Once she danced with beauty and grace.
Carol danced with the Dance Theater of Harlem.
She was absolutely one of the best dancers in America.
Now she needs help just to walk.
She was diagnosed with MS.
It's just so hard to believe someone who could dance so beautifully now needs the help just to stand upright.
I can't imagine how terrifying it must be for her.
While she battles this debilitating disease,
I don't see myself being defeated by anything.
her house is battling her.
Unfortunately for Carol, her house has become an obstacle course.
Okay, so just getting inside your door is a struggle.
Yes, it is.
But not for long.
Man, I love the sound of tubas in the morning.
In just 7 days, the Extreme Makeover design team will remove obstacles.
The first main goal we have in this house is to get rid of all of the stairs.
And restore dreams.
So beautiful.
For a true artist and her loving kids.
You're gonna do me a favor.
One house.
Can you hear me?
1 week.
Sometimes we get lost in why we're doing this. And when she comes home, you will see it.
One very special 2-hour Extreme Makeover. The Home Edition.
Life has come together bigger and better than I could have imagined.
So much time has gone away. Now one means we have today. Together we can find a way. One day at a time. It's not magic, but strength of purpose. The power of many with a single focus. So much that we can do. Together we'll make it through. We'll make it
I'm Pennington, and the renovation starts right now. So Preston, Paul, Paige, and Daniel, we're on our way to Blacksburg, Virginia, to meet Carol Smith and her 2 boys, Hunter and Garland. Now, these guys have been through a lot in the last couple of years. Take a look at this video. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
We're the Smith family. I'm Carol Crawford Smith, and these are my sons.
Hi, I'm Punchy and I'm 12.
Hi, I'm Grandma and I'm 9.
When she was a little girl, Carol Smith absolutely fell in love with ballet. When she was 15 years old, she started studying with the Dance Theater of Harlem in New York. She was absolutely one of the best dancers in America.
Dance is my passion, and I now share that passion with other people.
So Carol moved to Virginia and started her own dance studio called the Center of Dance, and she's been running it now for 11 years. She also raised both her boys, Hunter and Garland, as a single mom.
The hardest thing about all of this is that I don't dance now, and I haven't danced in 5 years.
But just over 5 years ago, everything changed. Carol started feeling tired all the time, so she went to the doctor and was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, otherwise known as MS.
Multiple sclerosis took away my grace, took away my ability to function and to be active.
Carol's gotten to the point where she can't walk completely by herself, so she uses 2 canes.
When I walk, I'm all crooked and bent over, almost like an old person.
The thing is, though, she's a fighter, man, and she's determined to keep up with her 2 active boys, and she's determined to keep up with her dance studio and her dance students.
Even though Carol has problems with her legs, doesn't mean that she can't help us with dance.
So much of me wants to get on that stage, so much of me wants to perform, but I just haven't been able to do that.
While we can't solve everything, I think there are some things we can do for Carol and the boys to make things better. The current house has stairs everywhere. It's a 3-level house that makes it very difficult for her just to go room to room.
It's hard for my mom, like, walking down the stairs. I do, like, anything to help out, like, take out the trash, do laundry.
It's harder for my mom to do that stuff than other moms.
There's also the dance studio, which has 21 steps just to get to where the studio is.
I just do one step at a time. I'm just gonna take a break sometimes.
And so many times I literally just wanted to shut down because I didn't know how I could get up here and put this studio together 11 years ago. so that we can have something like this in the community. To think that something like this is happening to me physically, it's really disheartening.
We really need your help. Anything that you can do to help us would be more than appreciated.
Please come help.
So what do you say, guys? Can we do this?
Yes.
Well, get your hands in here, people. Let's make it happen. Are you with me?
With you.
Yes. Let's do it! Let's go, guys. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. Well, after seeing the tape, you know, when we pulled up in front of the house, I was a little nervous on exactly how she would be able to come out. You guys ready? Good morning, Smith family! Carol, Hunter, Garland, wake up and come on out here! Woo! Hey there! You need help? How are you?
I need to hold you. Thank you.
So can you come down the stairs for a minute?
Yes.
Very difficult watching her come out of that house and gingerly moving down those steps, which not long ago she would have flown down.
Hi, everybody. Oh, I love you all. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Do you want your canes back? Will that make you a little more...
Stable, yeah.
Sure.
Well, holding your hand helps.
Okay,
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
And she just reached out her hand and I held it and was able to keep her from falling backwards and sideways.
We're glad we're here, man. I know
Thank you.
it hasn't been easy. Obviously, just trying to get out of your house is not as easy as it could be.
I'm just so happy.
My hand was just the first hand to reach out to her. We're gonna have hundreds, thousands of hands helping make Carol's home better.
Tell me a little bit what the last 5 years have been like. What?
I was diagnosed in February of 2000. By October, I was using a walker, and I could barely feel my legs.
Oh, wow. You've done an awesome job raising these kids, though. I mean, just so well-mannered, well-behaved.
I am so fortunate to be a mom and to have these guys.
I imagine you guys have to do a lot more around the house, huh?
Yeah, like going downstairs to do laundry and stuff.
Now, here's the cool thing. This week, you don't have to work anymore. You're gonna go on vacation. You guys are going someplace really warm. Actually, it's a beautiful resort in La Jolla, California.
I would jump if I could.
Just to have a little relaxation, a little vacation, and meanwhile, we're gonna do a little renovation. So you gotta show me the house.
Okay.
Here, you wanna hold on to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Wow, it's just so hard to believe that someone who could dance so beautifully now needs the help just to stand upright.
Okay, so just getting inside your door is a struggle.
Yes, it is.
But then you say you gotta go down steps to get into...
I have to go down 4 to get to the family room.
The house Carol lives in, it's the exact wrong house for someone who's suffering from this disease.
I feel like I need to help. I don't know what to do.
They have a sunken living room. You have to walk upstairs to get to the kitchen, walk downstairs to get to the bathroom.
This is the one working bathroom?
This is the one working bathroom.
There's also nothing for you to really hold on to.
And it can be very slippery getting in and out of the tub.
Well, that definitely needs help. Another set of stairs we're gonna
Right.
go up. And when you see the way she gets around, you really understand how tough her life is. And then basically run a long, hold on.
Thank you.
And obviously you've had some accidents like that, I can tell.
I have fallen before, yeah.
This disease humbles you. It's not like old age is bringing you to this, you know. This is a woman in her prime.
You know, the toughest part is this poster you've got up right there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's you up there, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah, I was with the Dance Theater of Harlem. I performed with them for 10 years.
That's a pretty awesome poster.
That was an awesome time.
I bet.
Carol was a star. Ever since she was a little girl, it was her dream to become a ballerina, and she went out and did that.
And I moved to New York City at age 14 to dance professionally.
Really?
The Dance Theater of
At
Harlem.
14 years old?
At 14.
So you're a pretty good dancer.
Yeah.
How many quarterbacks are there in the NFL? There's not a whole lot. There's that many dancers that dance as well as Carol did.
You've also have been thrown this challenge that I know you didn't really even see coming.
It just hit me like a ton of bricks.
Yeah, tell me about that, because I mean, I can only imagine, you know, dance is your passion, it's your life, it's everything.
Like that fall, I started feeling real tired and fatigued. By January, I was in class teaching. I did a jump, and I landed, and my legs just collapsed underneath me.
Multiple sclerosis is a neurological disease that basically makes it impossible for your brain to talk to your body. Therefore, you lose control over your muscles.
Within 8 months, you went from dancing and across the stage to...
Walking with a walker, and it wasn't like walking, it was dragging my legs.
There are medications that treat some of the symptoms, but at this point there is no cure. and there's really nothing even on the horizon.
Does MS, does it scare you a little bit?
Kind of. Like, I'm wondering what will happen to my mom in the future.
Carol will undoubtedly spend a lot of time in a wheelchair. That's going to be a tough change of lifestyle for someone who is a beautiful, expressive dancer.
As this disease progresses, are you going to continue to teach dance? I mean, what are your plans?
I plan to dance as long as I can. I still consider myself a dancer.
This is what she does. This is what defines her. This is not a woman who's going to roll over and let this disease take control of her life.
You know, I don't see myself being defeated by anything, and I'm just going to keep doing what I can for as long as I can.
I know she has dark moments, but she's lived a beautiful life so far, and it's still going in so many beautiful directions.
I have to say, he's doing pretty good on those wheels. Do you go off jumps and stuff? Do you make jumps and go off that? Really?
Carol is a single mom and has done a great job raising Hunter and Garland. These boys really pitch in and help to make sure mom's taken care of.
Garland can cook some pancakes. Hunter does eggs.
They help out around the house. They take out the trash. They do the dishes. They love their mom so much. It's so obvious. Well, you know, she told me that you guys are best friends. Is she your best friend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I grow up, I would like to find a cure for MS and also be a zoologist and a botanist.
Find a cure for MS.
Yeah.
Hunter is the oldest. He's 12. He's a great kid. He wants to become a scientist, a researcher, so that he can cure MS, cure his mom.
So this is your room over here.
Yeah.
You're kind of a sports kid, aren't you?
Yeah.
Garland is 9 years old and he loves bikes.
You can see you've got a bike helmet. What's your favorite place to ride bikes?
In the backyard.
In the backyard. So Garland has to walk through either his mom's room or his brother's room to get to his room. The problem with that is that Hunter will actually pelt him with socks. Hey, Hunter, Garland got something for you.
What was that for?
I mean, I'm a younger brother. I know exactly what that feels like. You gotta say you're sorry.
Sorry.
Can I throw socks at both of you?
These boys really pitch in and help, but they're also boys too. They're young boys who like to have fun.
All right. Well, you definitely have a lot of room here. Yeah, this is awesome. This is what's called off-roading. I'm back. Okay. We've seen the house with the family, but I think there's something that we need to see, which is the dance studio.
Hey, guys.
We'll change the plans, actually. I'm gonna hop a ride with these guys.
We're gonna go dancing.
That's right. We're gonna go dancing.
Bye, thank you.
See you guys. Get a plan. I'll be back. Let's go check out the dance studio.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's 4 too many.
Yeah.
One of the main things with multiple sclerosis is that you can't get up and down stairs very well.
Yeah, but you know, you think it's not that big of a deal, one little step over a threshold, but to her it is.
Unfortunately for Carol, her house has become an obstacle course.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Then you get down here, there's no handrail.
Oh, and there's more. Look at these, 15.
16. Carol's house was obviously inadequate for her. 34 and a half, 35.
Got to get rid of the steps.
We have to make this house accessible for wheelchairs in the future. I mean, we have to think about that.
We're going to have to level this thing and put it all on one flat surface.
Carol in 91, she's artistic. You can't stifle an artistic spirit. It's going to come out in some form. And in Carol, it came out in her artwork.
You think she did this too? I mean, yeah, she can't dance anymore, but look at this. This is dancing with your hands.
It really is.
Yeah, that's her.
Carol danced with the Dance Theater of Harlem and was one of their best.
It's funny because 20-some-odd years ago, I actually was, one of my first jobs in New York City was working for Dance Theater of Harlem, where I was running follow spot.
And he was actually the follow spot for Carol in a performance of The Firebird in New York.
It was one of the most beautiful performances I have ever seen. Just the way she would move across the stage and the way she would jump, your heart soared with her, and you felt like you were flying with her. It's funny how, you know, things kind of come around and you meet people again.
It's great to meet people from your past.
Yes.
And it's sad that what's happened to her has happened, but it's great that you're here. Paulie's in a place he's supposed to be. To come see Carol again, put another spotlight on her.
And it seems like she has embraced the idea that she no longer is going to dance.
She's gonna teach dance.
Right, which is every bit just as important.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I think there's something I need to see, which is the dance studio. So before they actually went on vacation, we all piled in the limo. I actually rode over there with them. Okay. Center of Dance. This must be it.
Carol Crawford Smith started the Center for Dance right here in downtown Blacksburg, and she teaches kids how to dance.
I've been here for 11 years.
So this is an older building too, huh?
This is, yes.
And there is the problem right there.
Yeah.
The toughest thing was just walking through the door and then being at the bottom of the stairs. So this is 4, 5. Now, you can take a break if you want. We had to take 3 breaks before we could actually get all the way to the top. So how many steps was that? Was that 21? How many was it?
That was 21.
21 steps. And I realized how tough it is for her every day. So this is it, huh?
This is the center of dance, yes.
A little bit of a smile come on your face every time you walk in?
Yeah, it just like a little oasis in a desert, so to speak.
And so the floor actually, it's actually like 6 inches higher than the other floor.
Yeah, but this was a floor that was put in here specifically for safe dancing.
She actually tried to direct me a little bit in dance.
Keep your elbow lifted,
All right.
chin high,
All right.
stomach up.
It is up, it's up.
Now, plie, bend your knees, bend.
Bend my knees even though they're like
bend,
this, okay? Oh.
And stretch.
All right, can I come up?
And then straighten your knees. Come on.
All right.
Again.
That's a plie?
That's a plie, means to bend
Oh,
the
but
knees.
you have to do the arm at the same time?
Right, that's
Okay.
beautiful form.
Really? When you see her direct people in dance, it's such a beautiful thing to witness because she's so good at what she does. You obviously enjoy doing that, don't you?
I love it. It's my passion. It's what I was born to do. It comes so naturally.
A lot of people, I guess, have come through these doors, right?
Yes, and they still come to class, and they still feel that they can learn from me.
And her students are everything to her. She has such an impact on their lives, and this dance studio is where she gets to touch this many human beings with her gift. I'm guessing that this doesn't make a lot of income.
It does not.
And I was like, well, how do you keep this thing running? And the truth of the matter is she doesn't know how long she will be able to keep it running.
This must be Garland's room.
Garland's the youngest, 9 years old. Garland loves bicycles. Here are Garland's bikes.
This is what I'm talking about, right? So Garland's a kid that loves to repair bikes. He loves to ride bikes, and that's going to be an easy one.
This must be Hunter's room.
It's Hunter's party zone.
Hunter's an amazing little boy. He's 12 years old.
And he wants to become a research scientist so that he can cure MS. He can cure his mother. He's a remarkable kid. Maybe we do like the full-on, like the beakers and the crazy
Just a
little
full
Bunsen
laboratory,
burners.
a big microscope, and maybe big things on the walls.
Right,
that
mad
are just-
scientist, man.
Exactly. These kids are so sharp and so bright, and they've learned from their mom that they can do anything.
So you guys ready for vacation?
Yeah!
All right, well, let's get you in the limo. Have a good time, relax, enjoy, all right? I promise you, when you come back, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
I think this house isn't gonna work. I say we knock it down. And we start again. We pour slab and we do everything flat.
Design team, have we got a plan together?
We do. We've got a great plan.
Good, man, great.
Well, how was the dance studio?
You know, the dance studio was very enlightening, man. I tell you, I'm gonna make the dance studio actually my secret project. Since it's so special to her, I'm gonna put a little specialness to it as well. If you don't see me around here, I'm probably over there working, and I'm gonna leave you this computer to stay in touch with me. I'll be able to kind of send you a live feed of what I'm doing.
Ty?
Right, not now. Probably
When
once
you're
I
not
get
here.
there, yeah. So let's talk about the plan here.
Well, let's start off all one story.
No steps. And then accessibility, big wide open hallways, big spaces. We want to create a house that still feels warm and inviting, but that is also usable for Carol so she can move from one place to the next.
And I think if we can make a house that is a lot easier on her stress is gonna go down. I think that's also gonna help her.
One of the things that makes multiple sclerosis worse is stress.
If there's stress in your life, it actually makes your symptoms worse. Daniel had a great idea to add a space in the back. It's kind of a meditation Zen area.
A retreat for her, a place she can go and sort of separate herself from the daily worries of, of the day-to-day grind. And for that, I'm gonna talk to some of the guys over at Virginia Tech.
She's very well known in this community and very well loved, so I think we're gonna find a lot of help here. So you guys ready? We ready to do this?
Ready to do it, man.
Well, get it in here, people. Let's make it happen. Are you with me?
Yes. Ready.
Let's do it!
The night before demo, we got hit with like 6 inches of snow.
I love the snow. I love construction, but together,
This is crazy. It's really snowing hard. Well, the weather had changed drastically, and I knew that, well, we're gonna need some help. Let's motivate some people to get something amazing done in a week. So I'm on the campus kind of recruiting some help. How you guys doing? Good. And we're literally about 2 blocks from Virginia Tech campus, home of the Hokies.
Carol's dance studio is located on campus. Carol's an alumni of Virginia Tech.
So I figured I might run over to Virginia Tech, see if I can't, get a few bodies to help out. What better bodies than student bodies? I literally just scoured the campus. Hey, people, need a little help? Because we're gonna do some demo. Are you with me? Oh, yeah! I went down through some dorm rooms. Sarah, let's go, sweetie, put some pants on! I went through the cafeteria. Are you gonna eat that? Oh, good, I'd love some. You know, let's get this thing together. Can you guys help us out? Grab those sweatshirts, that would be great. Let's go motivate a builder. Who's with me? Let's do it! Everybody, grab your jackets. Grab your snow gear. We got a motivational party to go to. Come on, follow me, people. We're gonna need your help. It's time to build a house.
So nice to have this type of attention.
Beautiful. It's really beautiful. Thank you.
It's the morning of demolition, and all of a sudden we hear this music. We look up, it's the Virginia Tech Marching Band, and Ty's leading the way. He's wearing this big hat with this big plume, has a baton.
Man, I love the sound of tubas in the morning.
And just as they start to clear the street, we see this army of blue shirts come in.
Building specialists, great guys.
So they've been around for like 30 years, right here based in Virginia. We have strong confidence in this building.
Hello, Carol. Hello, kids. Hope you guys are having a great time on vacation. Well, today, you might be noticing by the hat, we're having kind of a festive day. It's called Demo. There's some people from Virginia Tech who'd like to say hi. Say hi, guys. This, my friends, is Bob Fetzer.
Hey, Bob!
This is a great opportunity for us at Building Specialists about this community coming together and taking this building to a new extreme. We're going to do it, everybody working together. Go, team, go!
Demolition! Who's ready? Strike up the band! People might not know this, but at Virginia Tech, they're called the Hokies.
They started playing the hokey pokey.
All of a sudden, you've got 1,100 people doing the hokey pokey, man, and turning yourself around.
That's what it's all about.
Paulie got a little carried away with his hokey pokey. Paulie put his whole Paulie in. Somehow he kept his glasses on.
And that is what it's all about. Okay, Carol, I know that this particular house right here has not been working for you for the last couple of years, and we're gonna make some changes to that. In it, my friend, let's bring this sucker down! Oh my goodness! Welcome to Demo! You gotta love that!
Oh my goodness!
We're opening things up in a big way! What I'm talking about! So there goes the inside of your house! There goes the outside as well! I'll tell you what, to give you the kind of house that's gonna work, we have to make a lot of changes. And right now, we're making a lot of changes!
This is easy. To take a house that's unfunctional for someone and make it functional is easy when you start from scratch.
See, in a way, these two machines, they're choreographing dancing moves, using their jaws to crunch and just destroy the entire house. It's like two dancers working together in a rhythmic, beautiful session of demolition. In a way, you could call this a pas de deux, which I think means two machines destroying a house in French.
Oh, I guess I can't put it back together now.
Oh my gosh.
Inside that pile of rubble are the 35 stairs that you used to have to navigate to go anywhere inside your house. Well, it's safe to say that those 35 stairs are gone.
Yes,
I promise you, they won't be coming back. And we're hopefully gonna turn this pile of rubble into a brand new house that actually works for you guys. So see you soon, have fun, and wish us luck. We're gonna need it.
It's incredible. It's incredible what they can do. It's like moving a mountain. We can't wait to see it. We can't wait to experience it.
It's the morning of day 3, and I can tell you this, people, it's really cold. We had some serious problems, actually, because of the weather. It was so cold that it was really, really tough to work in those kind of conditions.
See, that's about 21 degrees. That's going up because it was really cold last night. We got down to about 12 degrees here, which is the coldest we have ever had it.
It's tough when you're cold. I mean, it was brutally cold. We had ice everywhere.
It's kind of put our concrete pour behind schedule. Guys have been working all night. Ground is very hard. The earth freezes down to a certain level. You got to get below that level to pour your foundation.
This is one of several tasks that happen in building a foundation. Check this out, tying rebar. Wow, on your hands in freezing temperature. That's just one tiny little ingredient in what causes a delay.
Guys, my God, is it cold out here? Yeah. FYI, it's 20 degrees right now.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, the ground's frozen, and those guys are frozen. Let's turn this thing around.
All right.
Very well then.
Since the weather was so cold and we were having a problem with the foundation, it was running behind. In fact, we were several hours behind. So the foundation, well, it's not ready for a framed house. But we decided to make up some time and actually pre-frame the walls over here in the warehouse a couple miles away.
We lost about 12 hours on day 3. Ty had gone off-site with some other framers and helped them frame out some walls.
We're framing up sections of the house and we're gonna put on a flatbed truck, take it over, and we'll assemble the whole thing. That's how we're gonna make up some time. Now we're ready to move these things we framed up. Go put ourselves a house together. Let's take it to the Smith house. It's the middle of day 3. And well, I can say this. I'm glad to see that we finally got the concrete poured because we were supposed to do it last night. And honestly, usually at the end of day 3, we have ourselves a framed house. Right now, we're just starting to pour the concrete. Yeah, we're 12 hours behind. Because of the cold, we've got a huge setback. Let's just hope we can make up some time, because we're gonna need it.
Polly, come here, check it out. They finally got here. These are the walls that Ty was working on with the framers off-site.
Just having this head start's really going to help. It was a good idea.
Better help by the end of the night.
Yeah.
We're way behind.
Even though we're 12 hours behind schedule, we're getting to a point where we want to. We get our framing up here, and in a few hours, we'll have this house framed.
By the end of the day, we were back to only about 6 hours behind.
Everything's on one flat surface here. No steps, no thresholds. You're just moving from space to space to space to space. It's really good for Carol. She'll never have to go up or down a step in this home ever again. That's a good thing.
Hey, Ty.
Hey.
How are you?
Good.
I'm Melanie.
Hey, Melanie.
Hey, I'm actually an instructor here. I just wanted to stop by.
So you work at the dance studio?
Yeah.
Really?
For 2 years. But I've been dancing with Carol since I was about 7.
So this was before she actually ended up getting MS?
Yeah. There was one time that I can remember her dancing, and even the young children just captivated by her.
Is there one word you describe her as?
Empowered.
Empowered.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that.
She's really an important figure in my life, and thank you very much for doing this for her. It's honestly going to mean a lot to her.
She has such an impact on their lives, and this dance studio is where she gets to touch this many human beings with her gift. She's going to continue to do that one way or the other. We're just going to try and make things easier on her. So it was good meeting you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so
absolutely.
much.
Wish us luck. We're going to need it, okay?
Okay.
All right, I got to get back to work.
All right.
All right.
Good luck.
You too.
Okay, Sydney, Lindsay, Carly, we're actually in Miss Carol's dance studio. Ty is up there, and it's his secret room. You know about his secret room, right? So I need your help to kind of get me upstairs. So let's just pretend we're going to take dance class, all right?
Whoa. Nobody can come upstairs.
No, I heard the tap dancing upstairs. It's okay for us to go up.
Polly, I hear you down there?
What?
Polly, what are you doing here? The dance studio's closed.
I realized, but I thought I heard some tap dancing going on, and I had the girls here. We were just going to come up and take a peek.
You heard tapping? Well, the only tapping I want to hear is you with a hammer on some nails, sunshine.
Girls, how do you feel about racquetball? Let's go to the gym. This here is Garland's favorite store. All different kinds of bikes. They do bike repairs up there. If you're gonna do a bike room, what better place to get the stuff you need than right here?
So Paulie's working on the really cool bike room for Garland, right? And he's trying to make everything, you know, perfect.
Hi, how are you? I'm Paul.
Oh, I'm Chris.
I'm here to do a little research on finding out what exactly you need to repair bikes.
Paul was obsessed with Garland's room, and all week long, 24 hours a day, that's all he could think about, that's all he could work on, all he could talk about.
Here you go, parts graveyard.
Wow. Look at that. Now, this stuff looks like a lot of junk to a lot of people, but it's not. To Garland, this is a bicycle. This is another bicycle here. So we got lots of bike parts here. Oh, that's nice. Preston and I are gonna have a lot of fun on this one.
What can you say? A bicycle room. The unfortunate part is he had to make a bicycle room for two, in which I had to participate.
Are you pedaling at all?
Are you shutting up?
Just keep pedaling.
Turn here, turn here. Couldn't we have driven a car?
Feels like I'm the only one pedaling, though.
You're the only one steering, and that's what worries me.
So Paulie was determined to make sure Garland's bicycle room was like totally cool. So they went to Sears to make sure he got every tool he needed to work on as many bikes and as many bike parts he's ever gonna need.
Let's go.
I got Allen's here, and remember, metric and standard. Here.
Thank you.
Another.
We're coming.
Well, let's be honest. Paul and Preston work a lot together. Who knows what's going on there?
Oh!
Yeah. They went to Sears and made it happen.
That one hurt.
About 5 years ago, Carol was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. One of the major contributing factors to the progression of this disease is stress. So one of the things that I want to give Carol is a room where she can go and just rid herself of all of her daily cares. We knew that Virginia Tech has a spectacular architectural department, and on my way over there to get some help from these guys, I look across this icy field, and there's this structure unlike anything I had ever seen before, and I knew that it was the perfect thing for Carol as soon as I saw it.
Hey, what's going on? I'm Daniel. Hey, I'm Joe. How are you? Hey, fellas, what's happening? What's going on? Yeah, how are you? Listen, I'm working around the corner with the Extreme Makeover team, and we're building a house for a really special lady. She's recently been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. I want to do something really specific and really wonderful off the back of the house, and I was coming by and I saw this. And this is like nothing I've ever seen before. What am I standing in?
Actually, this is a solar-powered house. We have translucent polycarbonate panels that are filled with insulation called nanogel. It's double the insulation value of an ordinary residential wall.
It's beautiful and it's warm. It's completely functional. It's the perfect picture of her spirit.
Joe, this place is remarkable. Can I have one?
Absolutely. I love a challenge. I think these guys too. What do you think, guys? Can we do it? Let's
do it.
Yeah, I'll call everybody up.
All right. Joe, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so here's what you do. You gather the guys together, and I'll meet you over at the site. I'll get you the address, and let's put one of these bad boys together.
All right.
You guys in? Yeah. Nice. All right. Excellent.
I'm making the dance studio my project, but also I want to make it a lot easier for Carol to keep it running. I made some phone calls, talked to a guy by the name of Montel Williams.
Oh, Ty. What's up, man?
Montel!
How you doing?
Thanks for coming down, man.
Thanks for having me.
Montel's a really great individual, and a lot of people don't realize something about him. He actually has MS.
A lot of Americans don't understand. For a lot of people, it's one of the most insidious illnesses we could have. It changes who you are, to your core. There's a woman who could have asked for a lot of other things from you guys. But in her case, it's to prove that she can have dignity under any circumstance. My hat goes off to her, proud.
He did something amazing then, brought out a check for $60,000.
You and Carol, I had a check for $60,000.
You serious?
No question. That will pay for this space for her for the next 5 years or more.
You know what we should do? We should let the family know. Is that cool with you?
Absolutely, absolutely.
He helped me send a videotape to Carol and the boys. Man, I hope you guys are having a fantastic time on vacation. I'm actually in Carol, your dance studio, and I'm making it my secret project. Now, there's also one other surprise I'd like to show you. Say hi, Montel.
Hi, Carol. What's up? How you doing? Montel Williams MS Foundation, we went out and asked a couple of friends if they could help us out. Some friends of the pharmaceutical industry have given us a check to present to you for $60,000. That will pay for the rent on your studio for at least the next 5 years, because you'll be teaching for at least that long.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Have a great time of vacation, and well, there's a couple of big surprises waiting on you when you get home.
You should see this place. It's incredible.
It's gonna be awesome. So guys, have fun. We'll see you when you get back.
Oh, we love you. Can I go on your show?
Hey, Paige!
Hey, Ty.
Hey, Ty, you for a second?
Sure, what's up?
Okay, well, here's the thing. I don't really know a lot about MS, and I don't think a lot of us do. And since, you know, we're trying to help out Carol and the family here, how about taking a field trip?
Sounds good.
There's a place called the Mayo Clinic, right? They've got the best researchers in the world, basically researching all kinds of diseases, and especially MS.
Yeah.
And go there, talk with the experts, find out what we can about MS, come back, let us know so we can apply that to the house.
Well, that'll be perfect because I'm doing Hunter's lab room too, and I
Okay.
can pick up some science stuff for him.
Awesome. So when you finish with that, why don't you go check out the clinic?
All right,
cool.
I will. Thanks.
So Ty sent me to the Mayo Clinic to find out research on MS. So while I'm here, I thought I'd do a little research on Hunter's room too. Hi, I'm Paige.
I'm Moses Rodriguez. Good
Nice to meet you. I got the opportunity to meet with one of the leading experts in America there at the Mayo Clinic, Dr. Rodriguez. Carol Smith, she was just diagnosed with MS about 5 years ago, and she was a dancer her entire life. And now she can barely move. I asked Dr. Rodriguez for some advice on building a house for someone with MS. We want to make this house as comfortable for Carol as possible. Is there anything you can think of that would make it better for her?
One of the first things you're doing that's very important is living on one floor.
So there, I know we're on the right track. We already had that in motion. We noticed that when she was walking through the house, she would use
You would hold on to
everything.
things. So what you need is you need to have handrails.
What about the bedroom? Do you have any
Well, I
suggestions
think for the
that?
bedroom, the main thing again is the issue of clutter.
He said make sure the bedroom has wide enough area so that she can get around.
Other individuals who actually are walking, it may be a lot easier to have higher counters so they're not bending over all the time.
The kitchen, the bedroom, and the bathroom. These are the most important areas that Carol will have to deal with, especially as a mom. I'm also here to research a bedroom that I'm making. Looking around the research lab, I got so many ideas for Hunter's room. The oldest boy, his name is Hunter, he's 12 years old.
Right.
He wants to grow up to be a scientist.
That's great.
Specifically an MS researcher.
That's fantastic.
So he may end up in this very lab in the future.
Well, actually, you know, we have had a number of students who started out from very, very early on in their life.
Dr. Rodriguez said that when he was 12 years old, he had a microscope, and now look where he is.
Why don't we do this and donate this to Hunter on behalf of the Mayo Clinic?
That would be so great.
that's-
Talking to Dr. Rodriguez, I realized that it's never too young to start someone off in their pursuit of what they want to be when they grow up. Dr. Rodriguez, I cannot thank you enough. I mean, from the bottom of our hearts. Not only
wonderful.
you teach us about MS, you taught us what to do in the house, and now stuff for Hunter's room. So
That's fantastic.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're very, very welcome.
All right, I'll let you get back to work.
Good luck.
Good researchers.
Take care.
Thanks,
Bye.
researchers. Okay, bye, guys.
So how cool is this? This is just with one layer of this polycarbonate in our Serenity room out here. Check this out. So you see the way the light permeates through this material. Underneath, we're putting in different colored LEDs so we can control the color of the light that comes through here. We're gonna be able to make this thing glow with 1,000,000 different colors and choose them according to our mood or according to Carol's mood. This whole place is just gonna glow. It's gonna be beautiful.
Preston, starting to snow.
Yep. What's really bad right now is these guys are not done. Worst thing we could have.
About 90% of the roof is all done. Shingles are on, all sealed up. Problem is this last 10%, right there is the living room. We're supposed to get snow, sleet, and freezing rain, so we gotta get this covered, get it battened down, wait for tomorrow to finish this up.
So we had to go ahead and blue tarp it before that ice storm came.
Paulie and I got up on the roof to help cover up the part that had been unshingled to that point.
This was the worst weather we have encountered so far. About 2 inches of ice fell. It was brutally cold. We had ice everywhere. It's a little treacherous up there on the roof.
Paulie, be careful up there. Look, I got you. I got you.
It's nerve-wracking.
Okay, come on down. Be careful. Let's go get him some coffee. It's gonna get cold.
just ahead.
I don't think you set this up right. I don't think this is actually gonna work.
Since I was kind of taking on my project, which was a dance studio,
Ty, can you see me? Ty!
I actually used the computer to kind of stay in touch.
Ty, you know how when at the...
Hey, will you guys bring the mirrors in? Fantastic.
Okay, Ty, oh my gosh.
We're here to bring Carol home. We're here to provide a house for her that's no longer an obstacle, to give her no steps, to give her a place that she can raise these kids.
All right, morning of day 5, and it was a really, really tough night. A lot of ice fell, a lot of rain, a lot of sleet. Everything that could possibly go wrong last night pretty much did.
The debris is all snowed over. The roof tiles that are supposed to be on the roof are all snowed over. This pretty much describes our entire build right now.
It's ice, the frozen tundra.
Our tarp held out, which is really good, kept moisture from falling in the living room. Now the winds has picked up and it's making things real difficult to get on the roof. A lot of ice still on the roof. We can't have anyone go up there due to safety reasons to finish this thing off.
So look, here's a kitchen. The drawers don't work. Well, actually, it's a truck filled with kitchen cabinets, and we'd be installing them right now, but we haven't finished the house yet.
The good news is the community has really pulled together here to make this thing happen, and even building specialist competitors have showed up in van loads to help us finish.
We were struggling at that point, and it's just great to see how far the community actually reaches.
Tony! Yes, sir. How are you, buddy?
Good, how you doing?
Tony was our contractor in Ohio, and he always said if we were in 500 miles that he'd be there to help.
400 miles away that have come down
372.
372 miles away to come down and help us out here. Great to have you here,
Yeah.
man. So what do you think? How do we look? We've got 48 hours.
Yeah, it's gonna take some serious busting butt to make it work, but
Yeah.
it can happen.
That is so great of you coming, man. I really appreciate that.
So Tony and his family showed up to help, and it couldn't have come at a better time.
It's wonderful that people will drop what they're doing. I mean, he's got jobs going in Ohio. He's got a family to feed there, but knowing that we were in need and he made this promise.
So Tony was a big help just by showing up. It kind of boosted morale.
Thanks again, Tony.
So look out there. We got this freestanding structure out here, which we'll use as kind of a yoga room for her. And just another place in which she can go, and once she gets there, do something meaningful. That is a really cool looking structure. Nice work, tech people.
This platform is really, you need to think of it as a bench, so that what happens is later on down the line, if she's either moving from a wheelchair or from a walker to this bench, it'll be easy for her to transfer right onto it. And then she can close the doors. If she needs to get back onto a walker, back onto a wheelchair, she can go right from here. And then this over here, this is the only room in the entire house that has a direct column of light coming straight down. It'll be a single beam of light that comes down and illuminates this bench for her to sit on and for her to just sort of take care of herself and think about herself. And to me, that's a really important symbolic piece of this design.
All right, something as simple as moving from the house to the garage never used to be that simple. No longer. Now you come in, you pull into the garage, you open the door, and all on one surface, all the way through the house, the same plane. It never moves, it never goes up, it never goes down. So those are the simple things we're gonna do to really take a lot of stress out of Carol's life, which in turn, hopefully, will keep her well.
Hey guys.
Hey, Paige.
How was the Mayo Clinic?
It was incredible. I learned so much about MS. I mean, they are the forefront, they're the leaders in MS research. And Dr. Rodriguez, he's an expert. He said we're on the right track with the one-level house.
Nice.
He said let's just take out all obstacles, and the most important areas, kitchen, bathroom, and bedroom. So I think we've got all of those set.
It was so great to spend the time at the Mayo Clinic and learn everything that I did about MS.
Greatest thing I learned, though, is that when you close your eyes when you have MS, you lose all sense of where your feet are in space. So, I mean, when do you close your eyes? When you're sleeping, or when you're in the shower when you have to wash your hair. So we definitely have to put bars not only in the bathroom to get around, but inside the shower so that when she's washing her hair, she has something to grab onto.
I feel like now we can be absolutely positive that we're giving Carol the very best house.
What's this stuff?
This is a little something I picked up for Hunter's room. Let me show you this.
I actually was able to get a microscope from the Mayo Clinic.
Researcher.
Nice.
Look at that.
Way to go,
Is
Paige.
that amazing?
That's remarkable.
great,
Look at that.
Dr. Rodriguez gave me this microscope that they actually use in the lab. So putting that in Hunter's room, and that should get him started becoming a scientist.
Up on the wall in Hunter's room, I'm gonna put actual cells that you would see from a plant or any sort of specimen. It'll be lit from behind, so it's not only gonna be a cool art piece, but it'll also be a learning tool for him.
So Paige actually built one of the coolest beds I've ever seen. It's this gigantic microscope that is a bed.
Okay, we're good on this side. We'll put it in here.
You literally sleep underneath, and like you look up, and you're under a microscope.
Actual working wires that are going to be able to go through here, and these are going to be lights. These lights are going to be over his bed, so it's going to serve as a reading light as well.
It's just really cool.
2 days ago, it was a little drawing, and now this huge thing.
I want Hunter to know that he can play around in his room, make up concoctions, just be a budding little scientist, and who knows, he may grow up to one day find the cure for MS.
All right, this looks great, guys.
Ty! Ty, can you see me? Can you hear him? Ty!
So, since I was kind of taking on my project, which was a dance studio, I also have to stay communicating with the design team.
I don't think you set this up right. I don't think this is actually gonna work.
I did some cool things. I actually used the computer to kind of stay in touch with the design team.
I don't see you, and I'm looking right in the camera. I don't even know if this thing works, and I pressed all the buttons you told me to push. What?
What?
No, I'm just saying I wouldn't know if I didn't know if it worked.
Yes, it works.
Well, that's good.
Maybe you should too.
Well, I was going to.
Yeah. Okay.
Just wanted to check in with you, that's all.
They would like get on the computer, they'd ask me questions, and I do whatever I can to communicate with them, but I was really, really busy.
Hey, Ty.
That'd be great.
Ty.
Fantastic. All right, sorry.
Ty.
Hey, Paige, I'm sorry, I've been busy. What's up?
That's okay, no problem. I want to let you know
Hold
how
on a
it went
second,
with
okay? Hold on.
Hey, will you guys bring the mirrors in? Go ahead and bring them in. Bring them in. Put them in the side room right there, okay? Fantastic.
Okay, Ty. Oh my gosh.
What was that?
Oh my gosh. Ty. Oh, it doesn't look good over there. Looks like he's got his hands full. I'll just call him later. I better get back to work.
Carol is very connected to Hunter and Garland, her boys. There's a lot of love in that family. She spends time with her kids. She loves to have fun with them, tries to join in the activities, and even if she can't walk or she can't dance anymore, she's still the greatest mom they're ever gonna have.
Betty and Thomas are here, Carol's parents. She called them as soon as we door knocked, and they've come all the way up from Florida. How are you?
I'm fine, and you,
Thank you
Paulie?
for coming. Thank you for coming.
So
Thomas, how are you?
I'm really glad to be here.
We went ahead and played a little trick on Carol.
What is she not like?
She don't like paint.
What about the boys? Do the boys, what's their least favorite food? How about Hunter?
He doesn't like sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes.
Right.
Fine, we made him a yam bed. And what about Garland?
He does not like peas.
And
he won't
peas?
eat
Yeah,
peas.
he is sleeping in a pea pod.
So we thought it'd be fun to give Carol a call in La Jolla.
Hello?
Hi, Carol.
Hi, Daddy.
The place is a mess. Paul had walked out the job, and the place is a mess. And and Hunter's bedroom is made out of yams.
No, Daddy, that can't be true. That can't possibly be true. We're up here laughing. No.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Let me give the phone to your mom.
Mommy, is it true?
Garland doesn't like peas, so they decided to make him a pea pod bed. Can you imagine that? Pea pod bed, honey.
They're gonna make you eat peas.
And Carol, would you believe they made a pink house?
They made a what?
Believe a pink house. Paulie came back.
Carol, don't believe anything they said. Whatever they told you, don't believe a word, all right?
Okay.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up. I'm sorry.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
Yeah, bye. I think we got her.
I think we did.
We had a little bit of fun with them. Wonderful people.
I don't want to go home to a pink house, that's for sure.
Hey, Preston.
Yeah.
Let me talk to you for a second.
What do you got?
Okay, so I was talking with Carol, okay? Right, here's the thing. She's a dancer, but she expresses herself also with visual art, right?
Yeah,
So-
she's making those great cards.
Yeah. Carol, such a great fine artist. At the same time, she's also, was a professional, one of the greatest dancers out there. And she told me she's always wanted to mix those mediums together and actually somehow do an artwork that mixes dance and art. Since I'm gonna be kind of working on my second project and I'm gonna be over there pretty busy, is there any way, maybe you could help me out with that project?
Absolutely. I'll think of something. What we're gonna do is combine dance and art. And what motivates dance? Music. We don't have much time, but I started scribbling something just about Carol. From my interaction with her, she just expressed to me how much it hurts. Every day she's in pain, and that's a good day. Most times it hurts, other times it's worse.
Preston, in about 5 minutes, wrote 2 verses and just really captured the entire week. It captured Carol and captured all of our hearts.
Inside my heart, she gives so much, so much. She gives so much with so little left to express. When I help someone else.
She actually still teaches dance. A lot of the people in the community have had their children taught by her.
I want to go teach the kids a simple song to sing and dance. Maybe we'll choreograph some art.
These precious lives. It says, these precious lives. It's beautiful as the sky.
We are all living art with this loving stance inside my heart. I dance.
You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Most times it hurts. Other times it's worse.
Carol loves sunflowers. The kids could circle around the canvas and all paint petals with their feet of a sunflower.
That's really good.
So he actually ended up working with Paul and got some of the students that Carol teaches and had them actually put on their dance shoes, dip it in paint, and they actually created a painting while they played music.
Oh, Carol!
They actually videotaped this, and we sent it to Carol.
So Carol, well, we heard that you always wanted to have some dancers create art for you. And, well, since you have dancers and you're teaching these lovely girls how to dance, we thought we found 12 wonderful paintbrushes to make some art.
Oh, they're taking my idea.
Here it goes. Ready? The painting was created by Carol's imagination. She wanted to see dancers create art.
This isn't your typical kind of painting. He had the dancers dip their ballerina shoes in paint and then dance all over the canvas.
Most times it hurts. Sometimes it's worse. When I help someone else learn to express themselves inside my heart, I dance.
She got really, really emotional, and that's the thing. It's everything Carol's about, is expression of beauty.
Look at that, guys. That's a dream come true.
Precious lives, as beautiful as the sky. We all are living art, and with our graceful stance inside my heart.
Oh, look at that art. I knew it could happen. Sunflowers is my favorite bouquet.
There were so many layers of what's beautiful. Personally, for me, it was the culmination of the efforts of the week and how we don't control the most beautiful things.
And I think it's something that Carol will get to enjoy for a long time.
Oh, thanks, guys.
We don't dance that well, Carol, but the kids are beautiful as the sky and they dance just as well. And we thought you might like to hear a little message from home. Can't wait to see you.
I love you. Thank you. I love you. Bye-bye, sweetheart.
Beautiful, girls, beautiful.
And you guys really know how to make a person happy. You really know how to just brighten up somebody's heart.
With 29 hours left and after the ice storm, morale kind of went with the weather. The guys were they were getting tired and we had to make this last push, and they had already been there for such a long time. I just thought it'd be a good idea to just tell a little story about Carol.
Sometimes we get lost in why we're doing this, and it usually happens just about this time.
Paulie gave a motivational speech to the rest of the volunteers that helped quite a bit.
And we've gotten hurt a little bit with this weather, with the cold, with the ice, with the snow. However, if we look at tomorrow as an opening night, I've had the opportunity to watch this woman move through space on a stage and just fly in the air with her ability, with her art.
Paul had seen this woman at the prime of her physical capabilities and shone his spotlight, his follow spot on her.
Then I had the opportunity a few days ago to see her come out of her front door and literally see a woman that walks with 2 canes. It's just heartbreaking. There's not many women that have the grace that this woman has. She is now going to take that same grace and put it into something else. She's going to put it into artwork. She puts it into teaching our children. And we just want to make sure that tomorrow when she comes home, that each and every one of you were a huge part of making that happen. You really were.
Paul DeMeo speaks from the heart. He's incredible. There's no filters between what he feels and what he says.
So we got an opening night in 29 hours. If we can just continue the way we have been going, we're going to do it. We're actually going to make that happen. Just a big applause for you guys. This goes out for you, all right?
He was there to see her at her greatest moment, and now to lift her up. And times like this, pretty lucky to be here.
I think after what Paulie had said, we had some energy again. And I tell you what, man, we rallied.
So our family comes home in about 25 hours, so we got just over a day to get this thing done, and you're just now starting to be able to see what this is gonna look like by the time we're finished with it. The colors, look at how serene, look at how calming, how beautiful, the harmony of all these elements working together. But the best part about this kitchen, what makes it a total fantasy for me, is how much space she has.
It's a nice, simple kitchen, because simple is what we want. We want functional. We want simple things for Carol to get on with her life easily. It's tough in a normal home. That's why we're doing this just for Carol. We did thoughtfully plan a lot of areas of this home to be convenient and conducive to Carol's lifestyle now.
So we're right outside the main entrance of Carol's new house. This is the front porch. Now, originally, this design called for flagstone accents in different parts of the hardscaping, but the problem with flagstone is that it's too uneven. Carol walks with 2 canes, and we didn't want anything that was going to be too difficult for her to get over. So we decided to remove all of that texture and just put in nice, smooth concrete from one end to the other.
How you doing? Thanks for coming out, you guys. It's good for morale. It helps the workers stay pumped up. What's your name?
Maddie, and I watch you on TV.
I love playing with kids. That's one of my favorite things to do, is to play with kids and show them how easy it is to express themselves. You want to help me out? Okay, I'm gonna lift you up. Wow, Maddie, you're gonna do me a favor.
So the design team figured, since I'm so busy with the dance studio, I wouldn't be around, you know, a lot of the week to really annoy them with a megaphone.
Go, Maddie.
24 hours to the family control!
Oh yeah, the megaphone?
Keep going, can you hold it up?
24 hours until the family control!
Still loud.
24 hours until the family control! Can you hear me?
Still annoying.
There's only 24 hours till the family control!
And still right in their face. Good times.
So with like 18 hours left, concrete driveway's just about finished. Guys are just putting up the finishing touch. Our curb's all in, curb over here. Hey, you guys, let's give it up for the concrete guys.
It went from 40 hours of looking like we weren't gonna make it to like, it really looked like we were gonna be able to finish this thing.
How's it going in here, guys? It's looking good. You guys should be proud of yourselves. I mean, everywhere you look, I mean, the people here are giving it their all, and you know, they know the family's coming home, and they know this family story, and they're doing whatever they can to get it done. Great job, guys.
We made a huge difference and caught up in huge areas where we were way behind. The floors went in. All the things that we were lacking actually finally got done.
Well, I've got a little something that might help, you know, kind of pick up the energy. Are you guys willing to do it? Yeah! All right, goes a little something like this. You put your right foot in, you put your right foot out, you put your right foot in, and you shake it all about.
We're here to bring Carol home. We're here to provide a house for her that's no longer an obstacle, to give her no steps, to give her a place that she can raise these kids.
That's what it's all about. Woo! All right, I'll let you guys get back to work. Thank you very much. All right, you guys are my inspiration.
The night before the family came home, and we were waiting to get the keys, and it was getting kind of late, and Paul left us to go find some help to move in the furniture.
Well, where's he going to get help? He
I
should
don't
be
know.
working on that bicycle race.
You should.
Oh, no.
So it was about midnight, and we needed some help moving in furniture.
So I got the Virginia Tech football team to help us move in furniture.
That's a good move. Good move, except for one thing. We don't have a key.
We need to get it from Daniel.
Bob!
Daniel.
I don't hear a lot of like sawing and hammering and stuff going on, so give me the good news.
We got it done. This beautifully custom designed house, custom built. It's my pleasure to turn over the keys.
Right.
What do you think of it?
That's what I'm talking about. Nice.
It was great to get those keys from Bob Fetzer, and as soon as he turned them over, I went and let Ty know.
The house is done.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, dude, I still got a couple of hours here at the studio, okay? Listen, start moving furniture in, all right? I'll be there as soon as I can. Hold on a second, wait. This should help. Ladies
Let's get busy!
We got the key! Let's move this furniture!
We're moving in all this huge stuff, these big armoires and couches, and you gotta be careful though when you're using a football team to move in furniture because they're used to tackling things, and if you're not careful, you'll get tackled yourself.
What better guys to have help than the Virginia Tech football players?
We can do this! Let's go, baby! Yeah!
Just the friendliest bunch of guys you could really want moving in furniture.
It was some sort of wild pillow fight. We're all having a really good time, but we still need to move the furniture in and get this family home.
All right, guys, you got it.
They were there to do the work, and these guys showed up, and man, that move-in happened in no time.
All right, woo, here.
Home. We're going home. Can't wait to see it.
It was finally that moment that family's coming home. And seeing that limo come around the corner and everybody cheering, I was so excited for the family to finally get to see this house, especially for Carol.
Welcome home, Smith family! Hey, Carol! You want some help? You got it? Welcome home! How are you?
Let me get my footage.
Got it? Just hang on to me, okay? Just hang on to me.
Carol was just immediately hit by the emotion of what was happening. And at that moment, she really did need someone to lean on, and I'm glad it was me.
There was something inside me that just wanted to cry. It's like, this is unbelievable. This is really happening. People were saying, we love you, Carol. We love you, Hunter. We love you, Paul. And that's exactly how I felt. I love you. Thank you.
Here's the thing. It's been an incredible weekend.
Thank you.
Behind this bus is something that I think, well, we really hope that you're going to like. And I think it's definitely going to make life a little easier on you as well. It is, though, for us to show you that, we're going to have to move this bus. And to move this bus, you're going to have to help me say it, okay? All right, you know what to say. Here we go.
Yes.
Bus driver, move that bus!
And then the bus like just moved away, and I was like,
Once I got past the fear and just opened my eyes, I just embraced all the goodness that I saw. I saw this huge, wonderful structure. I just knew it was right. It was just so right.
oh my gosh! I was like, oh my gosh, and just kept saying, oh my gosh, and my mom was crying, and then there were like 80 stairs, I could see it all, and it was just amazing.
This is our home. This is our home. Thank you.
What?
Thank
It's going to
you.
be a lot easier to get in and out of now, too.
Yes, yes.
It was just such a great moment to know that when we move that bus, she would really get to see a home that's going to be so much easier for her.
Thank you.
We're so glad you're home.
Thank you so much. This is so beautiful.
And here comes the design team. Paige, Paul, Daniel, and Preston. These guys worked really hard this week to make it happen.
I saw the sincerity in everybody's face. I saw the care. Thank you, Polly. Thank you. I felt the care in their hearts and their spirits just kind of resonate, just kind of jump at me. You all are phenomenal. You guys just made our dreams come true. Thank you. Let me stand here. Oh, I can't believe this. This is so incredible. Preston, I came to know him as the person who would take my hand to hold me. It's so beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. She was weakened by what she saw and overjoyed, and she was reaching out for someone to brace her. We got you.
Well, what do you say we go check out the inside?
can we?
All right?
We-
Here, take my
Okay.
arm.
Can somebody carry me? I don't know if my legs are gonna work.
Seriously?
Yeah. So I didn't hesitate to say, can you carry me?
I wanna like walk through the door, but someone just carry me to the threshold. Yeah.
And he's like, sure, you know, just pick me up. And it became a wonderful moment of closeness, of getting to know somebody and knowing I could just depend on him.
She's a dancer. She's as light as a feather. That was a beautiful little dance of her own.
Thank you.
Maybe it was a poetic ending because, you know, to give her a lift, you know, to help her on her way is why we were here. Okay, bye, Carol.
Thank you, Preston. Wow, this is beautiful. We love you too. Thank you.
She's a beautiful person.
So why don't you walk through that front door and into your brand new house? Okay?
Let's do it.
Well, guys, step through that front door and into your brand new house. Go in.
Oh, we get to go. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness! Oh, look at this!
In awe, bright eyes, wide mouth, wow.
Oh, look at the colors. Oh, thank you. Oh, this is our home.
I can't imagine living in a house like this. I was speechless. I mean, like, it was so big.
It's a place of grace. It's a place of grace, movement, freedom for me. No obstacles, no obstructions, no walls.
Oh my God. Come on, let's go check it out.
It goes back to the dancing. Dancing is an art of flow and grace. And that's the kind of house that I can chassé down.
Look at the floors, they're so beautiful.
If I wanted to do a tombe pas de bourrée, glissade saut de chat leap, it's like that space calls for you to do something like that.
So beautiful. I just want to cry. This is so gorgeous. Do you know how blessed we are?
Look at the toaster.
Oh, I love it. The colors.
The kitchen there, we have new appliances in there, and there is like a little island, so my mom can like walk around it, so it's easier. Look, you have rails to like help you.
I'm making it. Oh, the rails to help me. Oh, yes.
They're so beautiful.
We put the handrails in strategic places throughout the home so that she could easily get from one to the other so that the house wasn't a struggle.
So guys, what do you think of the house?
It's gorgeous.
Pretty awesome, right?
This is incredible. I love these couches, and y'all thought of everything to make them this level.
Well, we're trying to make everything at a height where you can actually touch.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Now here's the cool thing. Down this hallway is a lot more house to see.
Okay.
So guys, what do you say? Would you like to check out the rest of your house?
Absolutely.
Well, go check out the rest of your house.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh, look at that! Oh my gosh! This is a dream.
Wait till all your friends see it.
My room is a science room.
Oh, Hunter!
My bed! And my bed is like a huge microscope. It's so cool. So exciting. Oh my gosh. Look at the bugs specimens over here. Oh my gosh.
This room is incredible.
I love this place.
Totally incredible.
It's all about science. Now, I know you want to become a scientist because you actually want to find a cure for MS. I think that's pretty awesome.
Hunter wants to grow up to be a scientist, so to see him put on that lab jacket, you could just tell he is well on his way.
I love this place.
Oh my gosh! Oh my! Oh my gosh! Oh my god!
Oh my gosh.
Darling, this is so you.
I like my room the best. It's a bike repair shop. Whoa.
Hey, Garland, what do you think of your room?
Awesome.
Pauline Preston actually went to Sears and picked you up Craftsman tools. And these guys are going to be coming in really handy to fix up your bike. And these are all bike parts. So basically, you've got the tools and the parts to make and fix any bike you want. Here's the thing, though. It is your bedroom, right? Right? Which means they might have forgotten one thing. Which would be what? I guess it would be your bed.
That's the first question I had. Where's his bed?
I thought it was pretty cool the way Paulie designed that you don't even see the bed. It's a secret bed.
So right here, you've got your own work desk, right? Well, you just pull this little switch right here and check out what happens. Wham, there's your bed.
It's actually a desk that turns into a bed. It's a great little thing that kind of flip-flops, and then the bed shows up.
And your bedspread? That's hand designed by Paul and Preston right there.
Oh, Garland.
You've got the makings of several bikes in here, and the tools to fix whatever you want. Carol, how you doing? You doing all right?
I'm doing good.
You're getting around pretty good. I'm glad to see that.
Thank you.
We wanted to make sure that there's also room in this house just for you. A place where you could get away, maybe not get, hit by a kid on rollerblades going by your bed. I hope it's a place where you can actually take a break and relax and just be the incredible human being that you really are. So once you go through that door, check out your new bedroom.
Here I go. Oh, let me get there. I can't get here quick enough. Look at this. Oh, this is wonderful.
My bedroom is huge. It's grand. It makes me feel like a queen. And I can just wake up in the morning and see my artwork and see it as inspiration to create more art.
And a sunflower, my favorite motif.
I feel like sunshine in here. I feel such warmth and peace. Now I can just close my door and say, you're not rollerblading in Mom's room anymore.
So you like the house?
I love the house. I absolutely love it. Incredible.
Yeah, I love this room.
So there's actually one more room to see. Now, I know you told me that before. The one thing that isn't good for MS is stress. In fact, it makes your condition worse. So we thought about maybe giving you a room that would help you reduce your stress. And here's the cool thing. You can get to it from your bedroom. And it's right through this door. I opened this door, and we actually went across the bridge leading over to the Zen room.
This is awesome.
It's pretty neat, right?
Look at this place.
The Zen room. I can just walk across that bridge to my own little special place, relax, close my eyes, let my mind just meditate, hear the flowing water.
Oh, this is beautiful.
And these light panels right here, well, they let lots of light in during the day.
Okay.
And at night, as you can kind of notice, they also change color.
Oh, I see, yes. This is incredible.
It's all about serenity. It's all about peace. It's all about Carol.
I love it.
It's Carol's Zen room.
My Zen room. Yes, I love it.
Gratitude flowed out of me. Just thank you, thank you, thank you.
Design team, Smith family, everybody on the bus, we're gonna go check out the new center dance.
Yay!
All aboard, people!
Here you go.
Ty's secret project this week was probably the most meaningful for Carol.
I always knew I wanted to be a dance teacher. I've always known I wanted to open a dance studio.
So I actually kind of made it my secret project because that's her center, that's her universe. That's everything she's about, is that dance studio.
Oh, it's so good to be home. We love you too.
First thing she saw was the new sign.
I love it. Oh, this is awesome. Is this the same building?
It is the same building.
When I showed her the chairlift, she just couldn't believe that we made that happen.
Remember the 21 steps you had to take? You remember how long it took us to get up the stairs?
Yes.
Well, this will actually allow you to get up easier. It'll save your energy for what's most important to you, which is your students.
Yes, thank you. Guys, do you believe it? This is incredible, thank you.
And the coolest thing about it is when she got to the top, she wasn't out of breath.
And I feel like I have energy to do a grand battement.
Well, I think there's something in here that's gonna give you a big kick too.
Well, I'm gonna enjoy coming to work every day now. This is incredible. Y'all are so wonderful.
I know what, you're actually really, really wonderful.
you.
And this is why this is all happening. Now, I know how important this dance studio is to you. I know it's your life. And even though you were stricken with MS, you haven't given up on dance. You still teach every day to these kids, and you touch so many lives. And I think with what's behind that door, it's gonna help you do that even more. Okay. So, why don't you walk through that door and into your new dance studio?
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness! This is incredible.
She walks into the dance studio, and I just hear her kind of scream, and it's a good scream.
Oh, to dance is to connect to the divine in yourself and all humankind. Oh, look at this one! This is incredible. It's magnificent. Thank you. Colors are perfect. I feel so comfortable.
Made all this furniture. This is all out of mahogany.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So you've got this television over here, right?
Right.
Well, it's also hooked up to a surveillance camera, right? Which can actually show you what's going on in the dance room. And there's actually some people in there who'd like to say hi.
Look.
Say hi, guys.
I love it. I love everything. Thank you.
Now, Bob Fetzer from Building Specialist, would like to say something.
Oh, thank you for everything. You did a magnificent job.
Yeah, it's our privilege. And the community, your neighbors, you've made such an impact here.
Thank you, Bob. This is magnificent. Thank you, everybody.
So I tell you what, why don't you have a seat right over there? Because I actually have one more surprise.
Oh, more surprises. I love surprises.
So designers, builders, everybody line up because this is going to be fun for everybody. I'd actually like to introduce you to people who share your passion for dance. Their names are David and Renee, and they're with the current Dance Theater of Harlem.
Oh, how beautiful!
Bringing that ensemble, the Pas de Deux, into my studio was like bringing my old life into my new life and making the connection between the two.
It was just so great to see her in her element, to see her smiling, and it just hit me. She's not a former dancer. She is a dancer.
We don't know how horrible it is to lose that, but we do know that she's taken the most beautiful posture, making the most out of her life.
What was so moving to me is that I could see all of the joy, the courage that was just bubbling inside of her, living right behind her eyes.
20 years ago, she was with Dance Theater of Harlem doing the same choreography that these two dancers did here.
And in a way, it was a tribute to her. She may not be able to dance the way she used to, but she certainly can teach others to do that.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Because it's in her blood, it's in her spirit, it's in her heart, and you can't do better than that. Well, I guess there's just one last thing to say. Welcome home, Smith family. Welcome home.
Thank you. Thank you.
I still dance within my heart, within my mind. I can take one step after another. To me, walking is dancing.
Thank you, Paul.
It's my dream to see other people enjoy the art of dance. The Extreme Makeover people, you all pulled it together to make my dream come true. I'm very grateful to everything you've done for me and my family. Thank you, ABC.
Thank you, ABC. Thank you, Tom.
4, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and the kick. Ho! 1, 2, 3. Ho! 2, 3. Ho! 2, 3, and the slide. And you kick it like this and say, and you kick it like that and say, ah. And then you kick it like this and say, All right, keep it going. Kick it like that and say, ah. Okay, here we go.